Now at 6 on Time Warner Cable News on ABC 45, the woman the FBI says is responsible for a string of jewelry store robberies across 5 states faces a judge.
Officers in one part of the triad are set to get outfitted with body cameras. I'm Meg Smith, and coming up, I'll have more on why the police chief says they're so important even in a small town like this one.
And the Powerball jackpot has everyone buzzing, climbing to more than $1 billion. We talked to store owners to see if all the extra traffic is good for business.
You're watching Time Warner Cable News on ABC 45.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Sharon Stone. Those stories are coming up first at 6. Meteorologist Monty Montello has your weather on the ones forecast. We had a sunny start to the work week, Monty.
Yeah, but I'll show back to you.
The woman the FBI says is responsible for a string of jewelry store robberies in 5 states, including ours, faced a federal judge today in Atlanta. 24-year-old Abigail Kemp was arrested Friday in Georgia. Authorities say she stole millions of dollars worth of jewelry in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and most recently in Mebane, North Carolina. The FBI also arrested another person who was with Kemp when they tracked her down. They have not released that person's identity. Police say Kemp tied up salespeople at gunpoint during some of her robberies and wore gloves to hide her fingerprints. The man charged with killing a food delivery driver is expected to appear in court tomorrow. 21-year-old Jeremy Carter is charged with first-degree murder. Carter is currently being held in jail without bond. Police say he shot and killed 30-year-old Bakri Kadir at a home on Farlow Drive in October. Investigators say someone called Olivia's Italian restaurant and placed a delivery order. Kadir was shot to death when he delivered the food to what turned out to be a vacant home. Officers with one Triad area police department will soon be wearing body cameras. Elkin police officers will be fitted in about a month. As reporter Meg Smith found, the department's chief says his small town needs them just as much as officers in larger cities. The department is getting 7 body cameras. They hope to get another 6 through grant money. A Northwest Cabarrus High School student accused of making a verbal bomb threat at school is now also facing child porn charges. The Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office charged Paul Warner with 2 counts of second-degree sexual exploitation of a minor today. This comes hours after Warner appeared in court and pleaded not guilty to making a verbal bomb threat. Deputies say Warner stood up in class and said he had a bomb and mentioned ISIS. Warner is also charged with a false report of a bomb and possessing a weapon on school property. He's being held in the Cabarrus County Jail on a $200,000 bond. Law enforcement agencies are hoping hotel employees can help identify victims of sex trafficking. Big events like the upcoming Panthers playoff game bring even more sex traffickers to town, and hospitality workers are on the front lines. Caroline Vandergriff looks at the training they receive and how the community can help. The Polaris Project says Charlotte is the #1 city in reported incidents of human trafficking. North Carolina ranks 10th in the country. Charlotte City Council is expected to vote tonight on that controversial I-77 toll lane project. Council will decide whether Mayor Pro Tem Vi Lyles, its delegate to the Charlotte Regional Transportation Planning Organization, will vote for or against canceling the project. It has already started construction. It would cost upwards of $300 million in penalties. Governor Pat McCrory told us local politicians need to make a decision.
If they're going to change their mind, they need to do it now, before any further costs are put on this project.
The project is part of a larger plan that includes projects on I-485 and Independence Boulevard. Mecklenburg County Commissioners voted against it last week. Blue Cross Blue Shield is on damage control after what it's calling a serious system failure. The company admitted many customers were put on the wrong insurance plan, then charged for it. When customers called the company, they received slow customer service. Company leaders are issuing apologies and refunds.
We've had some difficult circumstances in recent days that has caused a lot of disruption and unfortunate circumstances for many of our customers. And for that, we apologize.
I just don't understand how they could let it get so bad.
The company blames the glitch on new open enrollment deadlines under the Affordable Care Act and a new customer service system. Cartersville is making it easier for people to recycle electronics. Today, the town started picking up e-waste on your regular collection day. Anything with a cord or a circuit board can be placed on your curb with regular trash for pickup. The e-waste pickup runs through the 21st. After that, you'll have to recycle your electronics at the 3RC Enviro station in Winston-Salem. E-cycling helps keep hazardous materials out of landfills and allows the county to salvage valuable ones for reuse. Still to come here at 6 o'clock, if you're looking for the perfect school for your child, applications are now available for Guilford County families looking for some variety for their children's education. All about the district's magnet offerings next. Applications are now open for programs that may be the perfect fit for Guilford County families looking to add some variety to their children's education. Amara Mokwe looks at the school district's magnet offerings and what you need to know if you're interested. Applications are available online. They must be completed by February 5th at 5 p.m. It is the leading cause of preventable blindness. Glaucoma can rob people of as much as 40% of vision before they really notice. Optometrists are stressing the importance of annual eye exams for Glaucoma Awareness Month. The National Eye Institute says more than 3 million people in the U.S. has the disease. They are predicting more than 4 million people will have it by 2030. Optometrists want people to learn more about the disease and the risk factors.
Anybody that's over the age of 60 does have a slightly higher risk factor for glaucoma. Race, African Americans are at higher risk. Anyone who has a family history, as far as a parent, grandparent, do have about a 20% increased chance of glaucoma compared to average.
About 20,000 people are blind from glaucoma in the U.S. alone, according to the Glaucoma Research Foundation. Rock icon David Bowie is dead. The innovative singer, whose illustrious career spanned 5 decades, passed away after a battle with cancer. Bowie turned 69 on Friday, the same day he released a new album called Black Star. Much of that album is about death. A statement from his representative says he died peacefully and was surrounded by family. And stay with us. Your sports is up next here at 6 o'clock. The Powerball lottery is driving traffic in many businesses. It's also creating some headaches. Wednesday night's grand prize is now more than $1 billion. Katie Husband takes a closer look at the impact of the record-setting drawing.
Like most.
Well, players want those winning numbers. The same could be said about the financial markets. We'll have an update with our crew from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange.
Back to you.
Thank you, Monty. Modest gains today on the stock exchange after a weak start to the year last week. Let's get the latest on the economy now from our team on Wall Street. The Honda Civic is named the North American Car of the Year. The model has seen a rebound since Civic sales fell last year, and rivals including the Toyota Corolla and Hyundai Elantra had banner years. Now the Civic is back with a sporty redesign. The Civic also won the title in 2006. Speaking of winning, this Wake County couple just got a whole lot richer. Susan Carroll of Knightdale won $1 million from the $30 Ultimate Millions ticket. The winning ticket was bought at a Food Lion in Zebulon. Carroll chose to take the cash option worth about $415,000 after taxes. She says she will use the money to pay off their mortgage and to buy a new car. Be sure to join us for the late edition of Time Warner Cable News on ABC 45. Charlotte City Council is expected to vote tonight on whether they will support the controversial I-77 toll lanes at the upcoming CRTPO meeting. Last week, Mecklenburg County Commission chose not to support the lanes, even though construction has started. We'll have the latest from the meeting tonight at 11 o'clock. That is our time at 6. World News Tonight with David Muir is next. Hope to see you back here at 11 on ABC 45. You can find us anytime on Time Warner Cable News.